Hello and welcome to another edition of Sound of the City with me, David Williams. For today's show, I have crossed many valleys, slain many dragons and planted some rather nice daffodils in order to give you, my dear viewer, a musical tour of Cardiff. Coming up, I speak to unsigned musician Ryan Jones about life in the Welsh capital's music scene, and I find out what the people of the city think of a certain genre of music. But as always, we start off with a city in 60 seconds. Chances are, when you think of Wales, you think of sheep, you think of Gavin and Stacey, and you think of male voice choirs. Well, here in the capital city, things are a lot different. There's not a sheep in sight, and the music scene involves a lot more than just men singing about hills. Cardiff has produced a lot of musical talent over the years, including Stereophonics, Shirley Bassey, Ivan Novello for all you cultural types, and the one, the only, Mr. Shakin' Stevens. You pretty much can't walk around Cardiff without bumping into a live music venue. The Millennium Centre here in the Bay is just the tip of the musical iceberg. Here's a few more from around the city. Club Ivo Bach, the Millennium Music Hall with the Millennium Stadium just around the corner, St David's Hall, and the Cardiff International Arena. Now, if you don't mind, I'm about to go and buy some tickets to a once-in-a-lifetime musical experience. Now, every style of music has its lovers and its haters, but none more so than dubstep. Its bass lines can drive a person mad with excitement, or just plain mad. However, there are dubstep nights popping up all over the place in Cardiff, so I wanted to find out what the people of the city really thought about the genre.
I like it when you get an original song and then they make a dubstep remix. I don't know if I like dubstep on its own.
Can't stand it. It's just noise, isn't it? It's horrible.
It's just different. It's like, I say it's like relaxing because there's loads of different types of dubstep. It's like whether you want, like, I can happily sleep to dubstep or I can go on a night out and I can like have a messy one on dubstep.
No, I've heard of him. He's quite good actually.
So, as you can see, some people love it, some people hate it, and some people, not a clue really. In every city, there are hundreds of bands and artists trying to break into the music industry. Nowhere is that more true than in Cardiff. I met up with Ryan Jones, an unsigned musician who hails from the city, to find out what it's like to be involved in the Cardiff music scene. So how would you describe Cardiff's music scene?
It's diverse. There's a lot of different people, there's a lot of things going on. There's a lot of clubs as well. There's a lot going on about it.
Okay. So there's hundreds of musicians about the city. You know, there's so many open mic nights and people wanting to make it in the industry. Does the competition spur you on, or does it get you down a little bit?
There is a lot of competition, but it's always friendly. You have gigs with friends and rivals every now and again, but there's nothing, no hard feelings really.
Yeah. So would you say that the city has inspired you in your songwriting at all?
Oh, definitely. Just have to take a walk around, to be fair. There's Bute Park, there's down by the museum, there's the bay as well. It's a lovely place. So, yeah, there's loads of different people, loads of cultures. It's bound to inspire you. I know it's inspired me with some of my writing. Yeah, we hear a lot of the time. Like, you see different stories, and it's just about keeping your ears and eyes open. You walk down Queen Street and you'll find them.
Yeah, the songs are just staring at you in the face.
Yes, yeah.
So, why do you think Cardiff is such a musical city?
Well, there's people from the valleys coming down, which is reputed to have an amazing music scene, especially over the past few years. There's loads of different people coming in for uni. Yeah, everywhere. It's nice.
Yeah, so as you know, at the end of every interview, we ask the interviewee, which is Ryan this week, to sing a song about the city they're in, which is Cardiff. So here is his axe, and this is Ryan Jones with his song, his ode to Cardiff.
We got the blues in the Millennium Stadium. I've lost 2 bikes but gained a whole lot of friends, and I know the weather ain't good, but it suits us fine. Bute Park and the museum, the CIA's not quite the London Palladium, but I'm real glad that I'm a Cardiff lad.
If you want to find out more about Ryan and access a whole load more information about Cardiff, you can find all you need on the website at channel4/SOTC. Well, That's all we have time for in this edition of Sound of the City. Next time I'll be taking you around Glasgow, where I'll be learning to play the bagpipes and wearing a kilt like a true Highlander. That's the last time you'll hear my terrible Scottish accent, I promise. But until then, Hwyl fawr.